Hello, my dear friends. All right, as we read through the Bible together in 2023, we are in Isaiah in the evenings right now and First Samuel in the mornings. And since it's evening here where I'm at, we are going to read more in Isaiah beginning at chapter 34 right now. So here we go, y'all. Come near, ye nations, to hear and hearken. Ye people, let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world and all things that come forth of it. For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He hath utterly destroyed them, he hath delivered them to the slaughter. Their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood. And all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll, and all their host shall fall down, and the leaf falleth off from the vine, and as a falling fig from the fig tree. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment. The sword of the Lord is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness and with blood of the lambs and goats and the fat of the kidneys of the rams. For the Lord hath a sacrifice in Bozrah, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea. And the unicorns shall come down with him, and the bullocks with the bulls, and their land shall be soaked with blood, and their dust made fat with fatness. For it is the day of the Lord's vengeance, and the year of recompenses for the controversy of Zion. And the streams thereof shall be turned into pitch, and the dust thereof into brimstone, and the land thereof shall become burning pitch. It shall not be quenched night nor day. The smoke thereof shall go up forever. From generation to generation it shall lie waste. None shall pass through it forever and ever. But the cormorant and the bittern shall possess it. The owl also and the raven shall dwell in it, and he shall stretch out upon it the line of confusion and the stones of emptiness. They shall call the nobles thereof to the kingdom, but none shall be there, and all her princes shall be nothing. And thorns shall come up in her palaces, and nettles and brambles in the fortresses thereof. And it shall be an habitation of dragons, and a court for owls. The wild beast of the desert shall also meet with the wild beast of the island, and the satyr shall cry to his fellow. The screech owl also shall rest there, and find for herself a place for rest. There shall the great owl make her nest, and lay, and hatch, and gather under her shadow. There shall the vultures also be gathered, every one with her mate. Seek ye out of the book of the Lord, and read. No one of these shall fail, none shall want for her mate. For my mouth it hath commanded, and his spirit it hath gathered them. And he hath cast the lot for them and his hand hath divided it unto them by line. They shall possess it forever. From generation to generation shall they dwell therein. Chapter 35. The wilderness and all the solitary place shall be glad for them, and the desert shall rejoice and blossom as the rose. It shall blossom abundantly and rejoice even with joy and singing. The glory of Lebanon shall be given unto it, the excellency of Carmel and Sharon. They shall see the glory of the Lord and the excellency of our God. Strengthen ye the weak hands, and confirm the feeble knees. Say to them that are of a fearful heart, be strong, fear not. Behold, your God will come with a vengeance, even God with a recompense. He will come and save you. To the eyes of the blind shall be opened, or then the eyes of the blind shall be opened, and the ears of the deaf shall be unstopped. Then shall a lame man leap as an hart, and the tongue of the dumb sing. For in the wilderness shall waters break out, and streams in the desert. And the parched ground shall become a pool, and the thirsty land springs of water, and the habitation of dragons, where each lay shall be grass with reeds and rushes. And a highway shall be there, and a way, and it shall be called the way of holiness. The clean shall not pass over it, but it shall be for those, the wayfaring men, though fools shall not err therein. No lion shall be there, nor any ravenous beast shall go up thereon. It shall not be found there, but the redeemed shall walk there. And the ransomed of the Lord shall return and come to Zion with songs and everlasting joy upon their heads. They shall obtain joy and gladness, and sorrow and sighing shall flee away. Chapter 36, friends. Now it came to pass in the 14th year of King Hezekiah that Sennacherib, king of Assyria, came up against all the defense cities of Judah and took them. And the king of Assyria sent Rabshakeh from Lachish to Jerusalem unto King Hezekiah with a great army. And he stood by the conduit of the upper pool in the highway of the fuller's field. Then came forth unto him Eliakim, Hilkiah's son, which was over the house, and Shebna the scribe, and Joah, Asaph's son, the recorder. And Rabshakeh said unto them, Say ye now to Hezekiah, Thus saith the great king, the king of Assyria, What confidence is this wherein thou trustest? Sayest thou, but they are but vain words. I have counsel and strength for war. Now on whom dost thou trust, that thou rebellest against me? Lo, thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed, on Egypt, whereon if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it. So is Pharaoh king of Egypt to all that trust in him. But if thou say to me, We trust in the Lord our God, is it not he whose high places and whose altars Hezekiah hath taken away, and said to Judah and to Jerusalem, Ye shall worship before this altar. Now therefore give pledges, I pray thee, to make my master the king of Assyria, and I will give thee 2,000 horses, if thou be able on thy part to set riders upon them. How then wilt thou turn away the face of one captain of the least of my master's servants, and put thy trust on Egypt for chariots and for horsemen? And am I now come up without the Lord against this land to destroy it? The Lord said unto me, Go up against this land and destroy it. Then said Eliakim and Shebna and Joah unto Rabshakeh, Speak, I pray thee, unto thy servants in the Syrian language, for we understand it, and we speak not to us in the Jews' language in the ears of the people that are on the wall. But Rabshakeh said, Hath my master sent me to thy master and to thee to speak these words? Hath he not sent me to the men that sit upon the wall, that they may eat their own dung and drink? Well, I'm not going to read that word. I have never noticed this word in the Bible before, but I'm just going to use a different word. That they may eat their own dung and drink their own pee with you. When Rabshakeh stood and cried with a loud voice in the Jews' language and said, Hear ye the words of the great king, the king of Assyria. Thus saith the king, Let not Hezekiah deceive you, for he shall not be able to deliver you, neither let Hezekiah make you trust in the Lord, saying, The Lord will surely deliver us. This city shall not be delivered into the hand of the king of Assyria. Hearken not to Hezekiah, for thus saith the king of Assyria, Make an agreement with me by a present, and come out to me, and eat ye every one of his vine, and every one of his fig tree, and drink ye every one of the waters of his own cistern, until I come and take you away to a land like your own land, a land of corn and wine, a land of bread and vineyards. Beware lest Hezekiah persuade you, saying, The Lord will deliver us. Hath any of the gods of the nations delivered his land out of the hand of the king of Assyria? Where are the gods of Hamath and Arphad? Where are the gods of Sepharvaim? And have they delivered Samaria out of thy hand? Who are they among all the gods of these lands that have delivered their land out of my hand, that the Lord should deliver Jerusalem out of my hand? But they held their peace and answered him not a word, for the king's commandment was, saying, Answer him not. Then came Eliakim, the son of Hilkiah, that was over the household, and Shebna the scribe, and Joah, the son of Asaph, the recorder, to Hezekiah with their close rent, and told him the words of Rabshakeh. All right, that was 3 chapters, I think, and that's going to be it for this evening. And if the good Lord gives us another half a day or so, I'll see y'all again in a half a day or so. God bless you, my friends. I'm trying to keep up with comments, but I got a house to get ready to sell. I got a lot of work to do, and I got to rest sometime too, because I'm an old man. So if I miss a comment or here or there, I'm sorry. Doing the best I can, friends. I love and appreciate every one of you, and I love every comment. You betcha I do. I even like all the little signs y'all give me. I don't know what half of them mean. I hope they're all good, but computer imagery talk or whatever that's called. I can't emoticons or whatever they are. I don't know. I used to be very computer literate, but I can't keep up with all the new stuff that's coming out. I don't know what all that stuff means. A lot of people send me messages that's nothing but pictures, and I don't know what they're saying. You know, I learned the ABCs. Hooked on phonics worked for me. Evidently, it doesn't work for the new generation. They gotta have pictures like the Mayan Indians did. The Mayans did back in the old days. They communicated by painting pictures on the inside walls of the pyramids. And that's what the new generation is doing too. They communicate with pictures. I just don't know what they mean. But I appreciate every comment. I just hope they're all good. God bless you, friend. Y'all know that? I understand the picture that has that. Give me the 2 thumbs up. Oh, they only let you give me one, so give me the thumbs up. All I'm doing is just reading the Bible to you. I don't know why I deserve a thumbs up, but they say it ups you, ups your videos, ups your channel, and being noticed by outsiders. And I don't care if people notice me, the bald-headed redneck, but I do want the people to be exposed to God's holy word and Jesus. And so for that reason and that reason only, I ask y'all to subscribe and to give me a thumbs up and to leave a comment. Just don't expect me to respond to your comment. I'm joking, y'all. I do respond to all of them, I think. I try to anyway. If I miss one every now and then, I'm sorry. But if it's, and over on my community page, I do not. If somebody asks me a question there, I'll respond to that. But there's so many at my community page, I can't respond to all of them there. But here at my regular YouTube video page, I do try, and I think I do respond to 99.9% of them anyway. Every now and then I'll see one that I somehow missed 3 or 4 days before, and I don't know how I missed it, but I find that occasionally. So if that was you, I'm sorry. I'm doing what I can. I love y'all. See y'all in the morning unless we get raptured out of here between now and then.